all-new 2018 Jeep Wrangler specs released at LA Auto Show. The flagship of the Jeep brand, the Wrangler is one of the most easily recognized and cultishly followed vehicles in America. When Jeep announces a new generation of the Wrangler, it's an event as momentous as Halley's Comet. Both rare and much anticipated. The flagship of the Jeep brand, the Wrangler is one of the most easily recognized and cultishly. Highlights to the new gen Jeep include a better turning radius, stronger curl ratio, a new turbocharged. On the inside of the new 2018 Jeep Wrangler, we can see use of the newest generation technology has improved the Wrangler's capabilities and performance, but the old-school tradition of being as. The 2018 Jeep Wrangler will enter showrooms in the United States in January 2018. Jeep teased a few images of the new Wrangler in early November, but has otherwise been careful to only leak enough details to get the rumor mill spinning. Finally unveiled at the Los Angeles Auto Show, the new JL Series Wrangler is now fully spec'd out. Highlights to the new gen Jeep include a better turning radius, stronger curl ratio, a new turbocharged 4-cylinder engine option, some modern interior upgrades, added technology for infotainment and safety, and upcoming diesel engine and hybrid electric powertrain options. Mopper shows what it can do with the 2018 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. As old school as the Wrangler might be, being the Jeep most people refer to when they use the brand's name, this newest edition marks only its 4th generation since its consumer market debut in the 1980s. Since then, design details have changed, but the overall appearance of the Wrangler hasn't morphed too far from the original. Technology has improved the Wrangler's capabilities and performance, but the tradition of being as rough and tumble as they come and as iconic to off-roading as it can be has remained intact. On the exterior, the new Wrangler retains the well-recognized slotted grille and round headlamps that have defined this SUV since it first appeared as a military vehicle in the 1940s. Trapezoidal fenders and a short wheelbase on a square body also remain. The legendary capability to remove doors, lower the windshield, and remove the top are also part and parcel in the new generation Wrangler. Is our heavy bumpers, ready for action tires, and a tailgate-mounted full-size spare tire. The dimensions of the new 2018 Wrangler JL are a bit larger than the outgoing Jeep, with an overall length of 166.8 inches, 4,237 millimeters, for the two-door model, versus 164.3 inches for the previous gen. Width and height remain almost the same, though, at 73.8 inches, 1,875 millimeters, and 73.6 inches, 1,868.4 millimeters, respectively, compared to the 73.7 and 72.5 of the JK. The Wrangler's wheelbase will extend in the new version by about 1.5 inches at 96.8 inches, 2,460 from the current gen's 95.4 inches. The 4-door models have a similar growth in size as well. The soft top now uses plastic rails that snap into place on the roll bars, eliminating a big surprise might come when noting the overhangs on the new Wrangler. Despite the modest lengthening of the SUV, overhangs increase significantly with the 2018 model having 29.2 and 40.8 inches front and rear, 741.6, 1,036.3 millimeters. That's about 2.5 and 10 inches longer than the outgoing Wrangler's 26.7 and 30.6 inch overhangs. These changes in dimensions mean that the new Jeep would have a very different turning dynamic if linkages remain the same. Jeep changed those, however, giving the new steering ratio a boost from 16.71 to 17.41, which kept the turning radius about the same at 34.5 feet, curb to curb, versus 34.6, roughly 10.5 meters. Turns increased a tad from 3.5 lock to 3.6. Another benefit of the 2018 Jeep Wrangler's redesign is an approach, breakover, and departure angles. The new generation has a 41.4-degree approach angle on its base model and a 44-degree angle on its Rubicon edition, all about 2 degrees better than the outgoing model's approach. Breakover and departure angles see improvements of about the same 2 degrees, starting at 25 degrees for the base and 27.8 for the Rubicon and 35.9 for the base and 37 for the Rubicon, respectively. Ground clearance also improves dramatically, jumping from 8.3 in the base model current generation Wrangler to 9.7 and up to 10.8 in the new generation base in Rubicon. Jeep also says that it's improved the new 2018 Wrangler's weight by using aluminum on the hood and doors, and magnesium alloy on the tailgate. These weight losses, however, seem to be offset by other changes, as the curb weight for the new generation JL is a few hundred pounds heavier than the equivalent model in the outgoing JK. The 2017 Wrangler Sport weighs in at about 3,760 pounds, 1,403 kilograms, whereas the new 2018 Wrangler Sport in its base configuration weighs about 3,955 pounds, 1,794 kilograms. It's the Rubicon model that seems to benefit the most from these weight-saving measures, having just a handful of pounds added, 4,145 current versus 4,129 outgoing. Added for the 2018 Jeep Wrangler and the new JL platform is a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, also heavily anticipated for the 2018 new generation Wrangler R engine and powertrain options. Everything is improved here, starting from the base model V6 to a newly added turbocharged four-cylinder. Jeep promises that a 3.0-liter diesel and a hybrid electric option are also coming, but has not yet released specifications for those. Most assume that the hybrid won't be around until 2019, while the diesel will be introduced sometime mid-year in 2018. Having only recently received U.S. government approval. The 2018 Jeep Wrangler will continue with the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 it's been using for years, but that engine sees several upgrades commensurate with what it's seen in other Fiat Chrysler models it's used in. For reference, engine displacement and outputs remain unchanged from 2017 at 285 horsepower, 209 kilowatts, and 260 pound-feet, 353 newton-meters, with RPM peaks for those outputs also staying the same, 6,400 and 4,800 respectively. The greatest changes are lower compression ratio, down to 10.21 from 11.31, and a resulting lower oil and coolant requirement, down 1 liter for oil, 3 liters for coolant, reducing weight. Added to the upgraded 3.6 LS engine stop-start for improved efficiency, now rated at 17 mpg city, 23 mpg highway, 19 mpg combined. Opening round bracket 13.8 over 10.2 over 12.4 L/100 kilometers for the standard transmission, and 18/23/20 mpg. Opening round bracket 13.1 over 10.2 over 11 over 8 L/100 kilometers for the automatic transmission equipped model. This engine is now built in Saltillo, Coahuila, Mexico. Added for the 2018 Jeep Wrangler and the new JL platform is a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder. This engine outputs 270 horsepower, 200 kilowatts, and 295 pounds-ft, 400 newton-meters, at lower RPM, 5,250/3,000 than the V6. This means that the Turbo 4 will have about the same output as the V6, but deliver it faster and with better torque to boot. Off-roaders understand why that makes a big difference, as torque is what it's all about. Fuel efficiency numbers aren't released yet, but this little engine has the same towing capacity as does the V6 and will use the same transmissions. It's a part of the same engine family developed by Ferrari for Alfa Romeo, and will be built in Chrysler's Trenton, Michigan plant with overflow coming from Termoli, Italy.